I want you to do something with me for a minute. Imagine it's 1 year from today, not tomorrow, not next month, 1 year from right now, and life is exactly the way you hoped it would be. What does that look like? Hey folks, I'm Eddie Mann with Team George Weeks Real Estate. Today I want to ask you a question that I think a lot of people overlook when they're thinking about buying a home. What do you want your life to look like? Because after helping families buy and sell homes for many years, I've learned something. People don't move because they want a different house. They move because they want a different life. Maybe 1 year from now you're drinking coffee on the back porch, the dog is running around in the yard, and the kids are outside playing. And for the first time in a long time, life just feels peaceful. Maybe 1 year from now you finally have that home office you've always wanted, and you're not working from the kitchen table anymore. You're not fighting distractions, and it finally feels good coming home at the end of the day. Maybe 1 year from now, you're spending less time in traffic and more time with family and more time doing the things that matter the most. Because the truth is, time is the one thing we never get back. Maybe a year from now, the grandkids are spending the weekends at your house and family dinners are happening around a table that's big enough for everybody. You know, I think one of the mistakes people make is focusing so much on interest rates and home prices and square footage that they forget to ask themselves a much bigger question. What kind of life do I want? Because houses are just tools. The real goal is the life those houses make possible. Now, I've worked with families who moved because they wanted their children in a different school zone. I've helped couples who wanted to be closer to the grandkids, and I've helped people who wanted less maintenance and more freedom. And I've helped folks who simply wanted a slower pace of life. Now, none of those people were chasing a house. They were chasing a lifestyle. And here's something else I've learned. Nobody gets to the end of life and says, I wished I'd worried about interest rates more. But a lot of people do say, I wish we'd done this a whole lot sooner. Now that doesn't mean everybody should move, not at all. Sometimes staying right where you are is exactly the right decision. But I do think it's worth asking yourself, what do I want life to look like a year from now? And if nothing changed, would I be okay with that? The best real estate decisions aren't always about houses. Sometimes they're about hope and family and creating memories. Sometimes they're about stepping into the next chapter that God has for you. So let me hear from you. When you imagine your life 1 year from right now, what do you see? Drop it in the comments below. And if you're trying to figure out what your next chapter looks like, I would be honored to help. I'm Eddie Mann with Team George Weeks Real Estate. Come on home. We've been expecting you.